Okay, I'm in our header CSS. I'll just create a new file and I'm going to add a desktop comment and a phone and our tablets. We will start with adding our media screen queries, and I want to define our width. Minimal width will be about 700 pixels, 701, and I will set up max width for 1200 pixels. Okay, after that, I want to define header and just type text align center for now. Yeah, so no changes yet because I actually have to import our header CSS style to our JS file, our component. I want to change align text align left. Right now it's today, October 29th. I'm going to add font family. For now, it will be just Arial Helvetica. And right now I want to add some paddings about 10 pixels for bottom, top and bottom, and 30 pixels for left and right. Okay, we see all changes. Yeah, I'm going to keep my screen over here. I went to our app and I just want to change our background. I found a nice picture, so it looks like that. Also, I add some linear gradient, so it has a little bit darkish vibes. After that, I'm going to do header div. We're going to display all contact as a flex and align our items in the center. Besides that, I want to add some margin on the top. We're going to have it about 0.7 em, justify contact as well, space between. So now it looks a little bit nicer. Besides that, I want to add width 700 pixels, and let's add margins for left and right, so it will be auto. Also, I want to change our min width to 900 pixels. Yeah, I think I like much better. Okay. Let's add header, H1. I want to change the font family to font size 106 em. Also, let's create H2, font size 1.4 em, text align center. Okay, looks okay. Looks okay. Also, I want to change the picture, honestly. Yeah, I found this better picture. I want to do this because that girl, well, it was fine, but I just want to change it. So let's set up our background to no repeat. Besides that, I actually want to cover the whole screen. So let's do hide 100 viewport. Let's go back to our header. And I'm going to add a new section, and I want to wrap everything inside in it because I want to have more flexibility and change width. Okay, let's go back to our apps. I'm sorry, to our header CSS, and I want to do a header section. And here I want to define our width. That should be 1000 pixels for now. I want to do, oh, wait, we have to do 900 because our min width is 900. So margin auto, want to also change margin top for our div, so get rid of that. And I think for now our header looks good. Let's go back, just want to make sure I didn't lose anything, didn't miss anything. Okay, display flex. Yeah, let's do margin 0. Still, I want to add one margin for top and bottom. All right, I'm going to add another Google font. I want to do Robota, our classic one. Let's get embedded code, copy this, and insert it into our index HTML. Okay, done. Let's go back to our header. I want to do Robota, Helvetica as a fallback, and that should be good. Yeah, looks much better now. Let's go back to our H1 and H2 and add font weight 300, and I want to update maybe margin. Let's just do 10 pixels for now. Okay, that looks better for sure. I'm going to close everything, go back to our app CSS, and I want to do a little bit darker our gradient. Okay. Right now, what do we have to do? I want to change font family because that was actually wrong one. Instead, I want to do font weight 400. Yep, that should do. I think right now we're ready to start our task CSS. I'm creating a new file. Again, I'm going to use our media queries. Where is it? Okay, just copy and paste it. Media screen and min width is going to be 900 pixels. Media and screen, and just copy it. Yeah, that's much faster. All right, So inside, I want to go back to our task and make sure we're working with the right ID and class. A single description container, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm selecting that. Let's do background color. Just want to make sure it works. Since it doesn't work, I think I forgot to link it again. Let's go back to our task. We will import it. Import styles and task CSS. All right, we already can see it. I like this nice transparent vibes. Let's change our display to flex and add a little bit of space between it. So justify content, space between. So our text and our span are different. Also want to align items in the center and add some paddings for bottom and top, and of course margins. So to separate every task, let's do paddings, maybe 10 pixels for bottom and top, and cursor I want to do pointer. Okay, let's do border radius 5 pixels. Should be good enough. And let's do transition. I want to do transition for everything, and it's about 0.5 seconds. And let's also do width 90%, maybe less, maybe more. Let's just do 700 pixels. Yeah, that looks good to me. And let's do paddings, maybe 10 pixels. Actually, maybe more. Let's do 10 for everything. No, let's do 20 for our left and right. Okay, let's go back to our task. Let's copy our description container, task description container, and let's add our width. Let's do 90%. Also, I want to do paddings, 5 pixels for bottom and top, and 0 for left and right for now. Okay, also I want to do hovering. As soon as someone will hover on it, I want to change the background color to dark one. Okay, let's select. I think we can do black. That's probably the simplest, and we're going to pick the color. Okay, so we have to change our color because I want to do it white. Yep, I like that. Yep, looks very, very nice. Also, let's add font family Roboto, because right now I think it's like serif. So serif, sans serif for our fallback. Yep, looks very good. Okay, let's go back to task. I want to work on our span. 1.2 EM should be good enough. Let's change the color. Let's make it white. And I think I'll make our container a little bit darker, so I want to add some more contrast. And for our container, I want to do everything. All text on it should be white. And let's add font weight 300. I want to do a little bit darker. Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah, I think I like it. Maybe not. Yeah, colors are really hard to work with, so designer left the chat. Okay, so let's create a check mark. I want to do blue for now. Okay, it's supposed to appear here. I think I forgot something. Let's do ID, task, mark, container, task, mark. And let's actually put our background color here. And let's add borders because I don't see it appearing, so might forgot something. And let's see, what did I forget? Oh, also I forgot on click, it's supposed to change our is completed, and let's just quickly fix that. Okay, on click on our div, our mark task should execute. So what is a mark task? We have to define it first. So const mark task, and we just set task state opposite of the previous one. Okay, let's go and create borders 2 pixels, as I said already, solid red. So okay, it's here. Cool. Let's fix it. Display flex, and let's add width 30 pixels and height. I guess first 30 pixels because I want to make it really nice and squarish. Let's align items in the like center, and I think we also can add gap 20 pixels between our text and our task mark container. Let's change background color a little bit and also add border radius. Let's do maybe 5 pixels because 20 was too much for sure. And yeah, colors again. This pink doesn't look too good to me. Maybe let's do purple. Let's do purple. Nah. Maybe this. Well, I think it's okay-ish. Maybe I'll leave it for now. Okay, let's deal with our check mark itself. Let's make it bigger. So 1.4 EM and text align center. Besides that, let's margin from top, and also we have to display it block. All right, perfect. I love it. Looks great. Okay, let's deal with this color. Maybe a little bit bluish. I think it does fit well for our background. Let's just do span hover. When someone will move their mouse over our X, it will be nice brown reddish color. Okay, also transition. Yep, looks very neat. I think we're done with it, so let's go and create a list CSS and deal with it. All right, first of all, I want to copy our screen and min width because I'm too lazy to type. And let's go back to our task.js. What elements do we have there? We have 2 forms, and let's give an ID to our section list section, obviously. Okay. And on form, I want to add class name, and I'll call it task form, maybe task form, and I should copy this class name as well to our another form for adding a new task because I wanted them be kind of the same. Okay, so we have our section and we have our form. Let's deal with our form. Oops, wrong one. Okay, task form. Let's do border first of all because I want to know what I'm dealing with. And again, we forgot to add our CSS file. Oh, of course. Never learned this. Okay, let's add our list CSS. So it's connected. I can see it already. Let's work on our input. So we want to set up our margin. We want to set up our border bottom. Just want to make sure I see it so it's gray. Okay, display flex. And align items too. We need to do center. And let's add justify content. This one my eye says. Well, to me, I think I'm good. I don't need to justify anything. I'm happy. Let's just work on input type text. And I want to change width and background color. I want to do transparent. Width, I want to do 100%. And font weight 400. Okay, for some reason it doesn't show up yet. Bizarre. Maybe I missed something. Okay, let's see. Border radius 1 pixel. Padding left 15 pixels. Okay, task form. Yeah, it was the wrong one. Now it works. Okay, task form input, color white. Also, I want to get rid of this border none. And I would add maybe a width. But the padding's bottom first, 20 pixels. Okay, looks good. Font size, let's do 1.2 EM. Width, let's do 600 pixels. Margin, auto. Oof. No, I don't want to do width here. Let's actually fix the form. Let's add our width 600 pixels here and do margin auto for left and right. Let's do 800. Yep, that's better. And let's update our input. Let's do 90%. 95. Okay, that looks good. Let's do form input on like on focus. I just want to get rid of this outlining. So outline, I want to type none, so it will be just nice. And maybe, let's see, let's add transform scale. When it's in focus, I just want to scale in, and let's add a little bit of transition as well. Yep, so transition. Let's do 0.7, maybe 7. 1 second, yeah, let's do 1 second. Okay. It all looks good to me. But we actually forgot, our error. Let's actually change it. I want to make sure it's all showing up properly. Okay, error. Let's do text align center. Also want to add margin for 2em for the top. And what else I want to do? I'm going to do color. Let's do crimson. Oof. No, that's not the best color, I think. Let's just change it. A little bit better, but let's do a little bit bigger font size. Again, want to change the color. This color is okay, but I probably have to add more gradient. Let's just update it, make it really dark. Both of them. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Let's test it. Get rid of it. All right, let's add 1 pixel instead of 3. Stylish. Okay, test. Well, maybe let's add something. Padding left. I'm going to type ID to our no task found. We're going to fix that. And also if it's less or equal 0, because right now I have no task and I still I have nothing here. So text align center, color white. Yep, now I can see it. Let's change font family, and let's do Roboto, Helvetica for backup, and sans serif. Okay, and font size 1 and 3 em. I'm very satisfied with our result, our to-do list and styling. Thank you so much for staying with me and enjoying this video. Have a great day.